Hey everybody, this is Kevin, and I'm going to go through the setup procedures that exist out there in the CamHeads support site, and I'm going to do a walkthrough of this so you can get a basic overview of what's going on. Right now I've got the WinCNC program running. What we're going to do is we're going to quit this program, and then we're going to go to my computer. Go out here and look. We're going to go to the C drive. We're going to look around right here, and we're going to look for the WinCNC file. So we're going to open this. Let me blow this up so you can see the whole thing. We've got a macros directory, M-A-C-R-O-S, and we have the different files that we're going to be messing with. CNC.Mac is going to be one that we're going to be looking at. That's what we will edit. First, let's go to macros. So I clicked on that, double-clicked it. I've got a couple different commands here. macro_laser_on.mac. That is the name of the program that turns the actual laser on and off on the CNC. We've got laser off and macro_0_off_laser.mac. And so that will zero on it. Those are the actual programs that we have out there. And yours are probably different. Yours are probably named just slightly different. And if you come back out here and look, laser on.mac, laser off.mac, macro_0.mac, those are probably what your files are actually called. We need to get those, and I need you to write those down or print this directory off, this page off, or something so you know exactly what it is. So we've got all kinds of macros out here that do different things. So now that we know the names of these three files, what we're going to do, let's go back, and we're going to go into the CNC.Mac, and we're going to right-click, and we're going to click Edit. Now then, let me blow this up. When we look at this file, you have all kinds of different things. Yours will look different because you have all kinds of different features that I do not have on my machine. And I might have a couple you do not have. I have a T1, T2, T3, and it runs the command M98, and it says macros, and then it's macro_get tool1.mac. So what we're going to do is, I've already added this, but I added these three lines down at the bottom, and it's M52, and then the command is M98 space macros_macro_laser_on.mac. We want to add, you need to add these three lines to your CNC.Mac file. You need to add those in there, and again, yours may be spelled differently. Macro_laser_on is mine. Yours could be called laser_on.mac, and so it might be slightly different. So add those three lines to the file, and then click File, Save, File, Exit. Okay, now we're back into this, and just at this point we can run WinCNC. So let me exit here. I got all kinds of junk. Here's a shortcut to WinCNC. All right, so we got this out here, and at this point we've got, this is the top box right here, so we can type M52, enter, and it runs the command to turn the laser on. And you can see the macro that it called. And it says running macros, and then the name of it, it turns my spindles off, and then it says returning to macros_laser_on.mac. That is the file that we ran. The M52 right here, first thing it does is it checks the status, Then it turns off, make sure all the spindles are turned off. That's what this command does. And then it returns back to our program and runs our macro laser on. And so these are the commands that actually turn it on. The laser is turned on by controlling M11C6. That is the relay control. M11 is on, C6 is the port. M12 is off, and C6 is the port. So turn laser off, the next command would run M12 C6, and the laser would go off. And if we go out here and look at this, I'm going to exit this program, go to my computer, we go to C, we go to Win CNC, we go to macros, and we look at laseron.mac. I just double clicked it. Here we can see, check the status, M99 if exists, exit if the laser is on, M5, that's another command. It turns off all the spindles. We saw that. And then we do all this, M11C6. So these commands right here are what is being ran when that command is ran. Anything with a bracket is a remark. Anything after that is a remark for that very line. So if you have something out there that is listed twice, let's look at Zero Off Laser Mac. And this is really simple. What we do is go out there and tell it that this is exactly where the the G92 for X and Y offsets for mine actually set. Let's run Win CNC again, and M54. So M54, run that. We G92 of X at my location, Y at my location. Yours will be different. And then I did an L command. You probably heard the keypad beep. I wrote a little script that actually beeps the keypad 5 times so that I know that it's set. And then an L92 would just return right back to the system. So the laser would be on at this point. And when we run that command, we do M53 to turn it off. And you see how X and Y went back, and here it did a M12 C6, turn the laser off, and then move back to my original offset. So we're good at exactly where we want to be. I hope this little video is helpful to you and not too confusing. So basically all we're doing is we're going out to our directory. We're looking at our Win CNC directory, and here it is. We pull this up, we look at our macros, we see what our 3 files are. We can look at each one individually if we want. This is what is inside of mine. Now again, my X and Y offsets would be completely different for what yours are. Completely different. And laser off and zero off the laser. We're just telling it to G92 command to set it back to the old position of 0 at this offset, which is my machine's offset, not yours. That's it. Then I tell it to beep, and I actually give it the path of capslock.bbs, and there's almost nothing to that. And we can go back and look at this. We edit the CNC.Mac and stick the last 3 lines in right here. And we're good to go. It should work.